So now we're going to do the large intestine organ, first posture. And so it's going to be these three fingers that come together to make the scorpion's tail mudra. Not like the large scorpion stinger, but the tail of the scorpion. And the thumb, pinky, and ring finger come together. And then the middle finger overlaps over top of the index finger. Okay? And so we put these three fingers together and these two fingers overlap. And if you want to know more about these different types of mudras, you can get another video of mine that shows you how to heal with most all of these different afflictions and this type of thing. So from here, we do this, pretty much the same thing as a lot of the other ones. Raise up, pump the wrist, turn, and we're going to point kind of like an inch off to the left or an inch off to the right of the navel, belly button. And we're just going to hold this posture for 9 breaths. And then when we're done holding it for 9 breaths, we're going to move the wrists out, turn them up, and let it go. So it's that rolling around technique again, and heat starts to build. So I'll do it again silently. Okay, very simple. Matt, come on out. So scorpion's tail mudra, very good, okay. And basically the same type of maneuver that we've been doing this whole time with the wrist pump. And I'll explain that a bit. The pumping of the wrist pulls up a lot of chi into the mudra. And the mudra then acts like a satellite dish and takes this chi and focuses it into a small area. So it makes like a laser beam. And depending on what mudra you're using, it disperses it in different wave patterns. So, scorpion's tail mudra. Okay. So now we're going to come up, and we're going to pump the wrist. We're going to turn it around and in, pointing toward each other for just a second, and then pointing it in toward a spot right off to the side of the belly button, about an inch left and right to the belly button. And just relax and hold this posture for 9 breaths. And at the end of 9 breaths, then the wrist will come out. Then it will turn up. And then it will open up and turn out and release. So, very simple to do. And again, not rocket science here. Okay, it's all in intending to do it and actually attempting to do it. So, very good. All right, now we'll do the meridian for the large intestine. To do the large intestine meridian, it's going to start here at the index finger, and it runs all the way up and comes around the elbow, up the side of the arm, around the neck, and then ends right here on the other side of the face. It's the only one that really goes across the body. This one is almost identical to, other than we're just using a different mudra, as the one we did for the triple heater meridian. And so we're going to use the large, or keep saying large, we're going to use the scorpion's tail mudra, and we're going to hold the arm up, turn, and shift that weight again to the back leg. I'm going to bring it up, I'm going to pump the wrist, I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to point right there at the tip of the finger, hold for just a second, and I'm going to slowly start moving up the meridian. you see, it's very similar to the one we did before, where I turn my wrist as far as I can turn it and then pump it back the other direction. And so you've got that shifting weight position again. So if you can do the triple heater, it's the same thing, just now with the, or almost the same thing because it's a different meridian, but it's basically the same posture movement, just now we're focusing on the large intestine meridian rather than the triple heater meridian. I'll do it quietly so you can watch. Okay, very simple. Have Matt come out now. Okay, scorpion's tail. Okay, hold the arm out. Okay, and it doesn't have to be. Just notice that I'm using a scorpion here for the large intestine. You don't really have to worry too much about what mudra you use, but traditionally that's the one that's used, is the scorpion mudra for holding this hand position. So as long as your index finger's out, it's okay. So now we bring it up. Okay, we bring it up from here. We pump it. Hold for just a second. Slowly bring it around. We're going to point it at the end of the index finger. Yeah, about 6 inches away, 6 to 8 inches away. And now we're going to slowly move up the large intestine meridian up to large intestine 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, and then it's going to come around the side of the neck, and as he does that, it'll come right under his nose, and then now as it's come across, he'll make the turn, and then that will be the pump outward. Very good, very good. Very, yeah, you can feel that oof. Yeah, so it's very, very strong. You can really feel that energy move using these techniques. So, very good. All right, so we're going to move on to the last element, and that is water. So, kidney and bladder and the water element. Okay, so now our last two meridians and organs are going to be in the water element pair. We're going to start with kidney. In the first posture for kidney is the large scorpion stinger mudra. And it's going to swing from the middle bird's beak position. We're going to swing out, and we're going to bring the wrist up and pop the stinger out, and then hold that for like a second, and then slowly bring it in, pointing it toward the kidneys, right at gallbladder 25. We'll hold this posture for 9 breaths. And then after we've held this for 9 breaths, we'll swing it back out, close the stinger, and pump and shake. Now I'm going to do it silent. Okay, now I'll bring Matt out, let him do it real quick.